Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 Portable. This is KaffeineGaming, and last time we left Tartarus and hung out with Aegis, and we maxed out our money. We actually have a lot more stuff to sell, so I'm not going to be worried about money for the rest of the game. Additionally, there's more money coming our way, so let's take a nap. There's actually nothing we can do tonight. There's nothing we need to do. There's no reason to work at this point, so we're just going to sleep. It will improve our condition, as you can see. Oh gosh, I forgot about this guy. Let's get started. Zilka, Bessa, Bessa. I'm guessing that's how it's pronounced. Lately there's been a lot going on in the world, but you shouldn't let it get to you. Common people are too susceptible to occult knowledge. The worst thing a magician can do is lose control. Always do what must be done and you'll be fine. Anyway, today's lecture is on the magic of Greece. Greece is known as the birthplace of Western philosophy and rationality, but the art of curses advanced right alongside them. Philosophers such as Socrates, Thales, and Plato were Greek, but it was also the home to a legendary enchantress. For example, there was Medea, the passionate sorceress of Colchis, I'm guessing. She was a witch who didn't hesitate to kill her brother or even her own children. Then there was Ceres, daughter of Helios, who was an expert in both poison and medicine. I am not an expert in saying these names. Without Hermes' help, the legendary, oh my gosh, Odysseus would have been changed into a pig. I know that one. Come on now. These may have been missed, but reading between the lines, you can see Greece's views on magic. Greek magic began to take shape around the 8th century BC. It was around the same time that the police, or city-states were developing. Like many ancient civilizations, they worshipped protector gods. There were temples that priestesses tended. These women would double as oracles. Gradually, however, these ceremonies were performed in secret rather than in public. The reason for this was the people's desire to monopolize the power of the gods. They copied the barbaric practices of legends, sacrifices, drinking, is it orgiastic festivals? That's exactly what I'm thinking of. Dangerous acts such as these became widespread. Apollo, Dionysus, Orpheus, these were the gods they invoked when performing the rituals. Are you all listening? Don't cross the river Styx now. Ee-hee-hee. I'll test to see if you were listening or not. Get it wrong and your aura will shift. What the heck does that mean? Zilka, Bessa, Bessa. Now who should I pick? I choose thee, Katone, as you always do. I mentioned 2 Greek sorceresses. One was Medea, who was the other? The answer here is Ceres. Never even mentioned tech date. Very good, your aura is as clear as a mountain spring. It was secrecy like that which turned priestesses into sorceresses. Teachings originally meant to bring salvation to the body and soul fell into mere drunken orgies, luring people to the hideous path of immorality. I almost said immortality, and I'm like, that's not right. Necrophilia, using babies for potion ingredients. This is where the abominable black arts began. All right, so that was an exciting conversation. Well, it's time for lunch. Let's see, who wants to, Aegis. I'm worried about Muley. Want to look for her? Of course, I will not give up. Okay, we're gonna be looking for a cat with Aegis. So, you know, that's probably gonna happen. Did we talk to everybody in here? Let's talk to her. Let's see here. Is this Nick-sama so handsome that he'd completely captivate you? There's no way he could be as cute as Akihiko-senpai, but I'm definitely interested. I mean, it seems nearly impossible to get with Akihiko-senpai. Maybe I'll go for Nick-sama. Nix is a woman. Alright, we're gonna go look for a cat today. Just in case you're interested. Alright, what is going on here? Port Island Station. What? Was that a cat's voice? Could it be? There's a spotted white cat in the corner of the back alley. Are you Muley-san? Muley-san? San? Ah! Mew! So you are Muley-san. I'm so glad. Katone-san, let's go tell the old lady about this. Aw, there. You seem a little skinnier than you used to be. This one is all I have left to keep me company. I was so lonely when Muley was missing. I don't know how I can thank the both of you. Lonely? Is being by oneself lonely? Oh yes, dear. When you get to be my age, you find that all the wealth in the world won't take care of you. Living alone is a dreadful thing. Some of my neighbors have delightful children, but they aren't interested in old ladies like me. Miss? Well, Mealy, do you miss your basket and blankie? Want to go home now? Thank you so much, you two. The old lady left. It seems that living is something that can't be done alone. What's the answer here? The answer is you may be right. Yes. It's important to keep someone in your thoughts and to know that you are in theirs. To be able to contact them anytime. And to touch them. Aegis has a mixed expression for some reason. But I do understand one thing. I feel happy when I'm together with you, Katone-san. Aegis smiles shyly. We found the cat! Yay! And we're level 5 with Aegis. Cool. However, I'm still curious. If to live means to be able to connect with other people, how close to that goal can I come with a body like mine? Huh. Just kidding. I have been exceedingly timid lately. Is there something wrong with me, I wonder? We should start heading back. Yeah, please don't like crawl into bed with me like you basically did the first time you were here. He's saying that he wants to go to Tartarus tonight. Horo-chan. You really are our ally. Alright. Do we need to talk to people today? Couple people we want to talk to. Let's watch the news first here. Every channel is showing news related to the cult. Never mind, I don't want to watch any of that. I lied. Those idiots are being fooled by that cult, but oh wait, we talked to this about this. Never mind. Okay, we've also read that. Yeah, I don't care. We've already done that. So, we have free time today, so you can work at the cafe if you want. We don't need to, obviously. One thing I am gonna check here real quick. Okay, so you can see here Mitsuru is sick. Everybody else looks like they're doing okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and not go to Tartarus this evening. What I would do is I might go to Tartarus, but with Mitsuru being sick, I don't want to do that. It's getting cold. I hate to even get out from under the covers these days. Apathy syndrome doesn't sound so bad if you really think about it. I know, right? I could sleep all day and people would get all concerned for me. I know, maybe I'll try becoming one, just for a while. I don't think that's how that works. You have to have your soul stolen. Oh boy, lunchtime again. Hello, Shiomi. We're gonna be hanging out with Mitsuru today. We are almost maxed with hers. She yelled at her fiance last time we hung out with her, if you remember correctly. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't think there's anything else that's really going on today, so let's go ahead and hang out with her. Oh, we're going to the roof, apparently, for some reason. We're on the roof! Gekkokan High School rooftop. You sat next to Mitsuru on top of the water tower. You don't need to worry. No one will come. My first abuse of power. You can see miles from here. Sometimes I come here to have a look at the place we're defending. I'm so sorry about what happened the other day. It must have upset you. You want to say you were cool. I see. I must say, it's a bit embarrassing to hear you say that. Mitsuru seems very happy. Thinking back, those words I said to that man stay with me. I must have been seeing people only in terms of interest, according to whether or not they could benefit me. To tell you the truth, it was initially the same with you. You conveniently arrived and met my criteria to be leader. The others in C's too were pawns for my purposes. Yukari realized that and snapped at me for it. But I never even tried to understand where she was coming from, even though that was exactly it. You opened our eyes and brought us all back together. Nothing is harder than facing every single person straight in the eye. No one could have served better than you as our leader. My judgment was correct. I have quite the eye for people, no? Mitsuru seems to trust you. Our relationship is intensified. Ooh. And yeah, we have one more to go for her. Alright. I didn't realize I was doing it, but last time I addressed you differently. As Katone. It's a bit embarrassing, so I'll address you as that only when we're together. Katone, you're outwardly adorable. And yet you have it in you to be stronger, more courageous, and more charismatic than a man. In the end, it was I who was the most hung up on the concept of femininity. Because I am a woman, despite being a woman. It was just a way to excuse myself for failing. Watching you, I realize I have been a coward. From now on, I will no longer allow my sex or my family to shackle me. I am me. I have things only I can do, and I will accomplish them. I will never ask you to run away with me ever again. Instead, Katone, stay by my side, fight alongside me, live alongside me. Understand? Well, that's intense. I think if you're the male, she's one of the ones that you can date, the male protagonist, so yeah, it's pretty cool. A 50-year-old housewife was implicated in banking fraud. When questioned, she said a man calling himself Nyx's son forced her to do it. Now, that's great news. Koromaru is a vital member of the team. Good thinking, Yukari. What's happening? I made Koro-chan a special dinner. I want him to be strong for the fight. Come here, Koro-chan. Good boy, Koro-chan. Eat a lot and get strong. Okay. Oh, right. Talk. Do you remember when we had sushi? Well, Koro-chan was the only one who couldn't have any. So the special dinner tonight is only for Koro-chan. I hope you understand, Katone-chan. That's sweet. Koromaru-san seems very happy. Food is a basic form of energy for dogs, too. Koromaru-san will be ready for the battle. That's right, man. Koromaru-san usually eats regular dog food, but it's time to give him the good stuff. That dog eats better than we do. What do you have to say about that? I'm jealous. You shouldn't be jealous of a dog. We have the freedom to eat whatever we want, whenever we want. That's good enough, right? What if we say we're not jealous? He deserves it. That's true, he's been with us for a while now. Plus, he needs to be prepared for the big battle. Let's not talk to Ken because he's just gonna ask us to spend time with him, which is fine. We could totally do that. Okay, so everyone is back up to speed, so we could go into Tartarus. I'm not going to this evening. We are going to sleep. We could work if we want to. We could hang out with Ken. It's pretty much whatever you want to do. One of the reasons we're not doing that is because I don't want to. Also, we're going to be going into Tartarus here shortly, so we're going to go ahead and hang out with Aegis today. Soon. Let's talk to Junpei here. Dude, doesn't that empty seat bother you? Every time I look at it, it reminds me of him. If Ryoji were to walk in and sit down like nothing happened, how would you react? 20 demerits for tardiness. Wow, you're strict, and demerits on top of that. Still, I can't stop thinking about it. What if I say the other one? Not bad. Me too. Wouldn't that be sweet? 20 demerits for tardiness. I don't even know what a demerit is. You guys. We didn't have demerits. You got detention if you were tardy, or you got suspended after so many tardies, which makes absolutely no sense. Iwatodai Strip Mall. Oh, that old lady. She is Muley-san's owner. You follow Aegis's line of sight. That is certainly Muley's owner. She was with a male Gaku High student. Yo, Granny, I got dates tomorrow. But I don't have any money or anything, you know? Oh my, is that so? You poor dear. You're such a good boy. Kiyoshi? Yeah, I think it's Kiyoshi. This advance on your allowance will be just between you and me. Come on, quit it. I told you not to call me Kiyoshi. But it's such a beautiful name. I picked it out, you know. It was the name of a fine doctor from my home village. Yeah, I know. It's only the 80th million time you've told me. Come on, hook me up already. Oh, yes, yes. This isn't much. Try not to spend it all in one place. Yeah, see ya. Be careful, dear, and visit again soon. After taking the money, the male student trotted away. This Kiyoshi-san, I wish to speak with him further. Aegis chased after Kiyoshi. What the heck, Aegis? Kiyoshi-san, please wait. Jeez, don't freaking call me that. Huh? Aegis-senpai. Do you know me? Well, doi, you're famous. I'm Kiyoshi Sakuma, a frosh. Everyone calls me Joe, so if you could just... I would like to ask you something, Kiyoshi-san, is that alright? Sure. Kiyoshi-san, do you feel lonely when you were by yourself? Huh? What? Your grandmother said that she is lonely because she has nobody else. What is this, a lecture? No, I simply wish to know. Why don't you visit your grandmother more often? Her loneliness, if you were her relative, you may have the power to alleviate it. Nah, I'm just her grandson. But I know a lecture when I hear it. Stay out of stuff that doesn't concern you, okay? Yoshi-san, have you ever considered what it means to live? To live? Personally, I think the bonds between people are what's most important. That is what your grandmother is slowly losing. To live? Are you kidding me? No one seriously talks like that. What more do you need out of life other than to have a blast? Having a blast. I mean, you're happy when you're having fun, right? So hell yeah, we're alive to be happy. To be happy. So what do you say, Aiga-senpai? Katone-senpai too! If you've got the time, why don't we... Thank you, Kiyoshi-san. Let's go, Katone-san. Huh? Wait. That's it? You really came and talked to me just to ask that? What is this, some kind of cult? Scary, man. Kiyoshi ran away. I can't understand Kiyoshi-san's feelings. Did I do something wrong? You can either say he wanted to date you or no you didn't. I'm gonna say he wanted to date you. A date. That is an activity commonly performed when two people like each other, correct? Does that mean that you and I are currently on a date? Perhaps that's not quite properly phrased. I guess seems embarrassed. Ever since I decided to live, I've been using words like why and how more frequently. The more time I spend with you, the more things I discover that I cannot understand. But the reason why I'm not alive, it remains a stumbling block. Is this frustration? But at the same time, I feel fortunate. Although I'm not human, I enjoy a few privileges others do not. After all, I'm able to be near you, the one most precious to me. It's strange how two conflicting feelings can coexist. Alright. Well, that's fine. Anyway, so that's level 6 for the Aeon social link. To be honest, my feelings toward Kiyoshi-san are unusually harsh. Kiyoshi-san has warm, soft hands he can use to feel those precious to him. And yet he... What is this ugly feeling? I wonder, is this jealousy? Let's stop this. It isn't right. Yes, I'll stop right here. Shall we go home then? She's jealous of people who are, like, living.
Sup, dude?
Hey. Hey, man, let's go to Tartarus tonight. Only 11 days left. We gotta do this. Okay. Let's watch TV here. During a live demonstration, a man wearing a bandana jumped up and spoke to the crowd. Nix-sama's descent is real, said the man. After this... Alright, let's talk to Ken, I think. Koromaru's owner was eaten by shadows, right? So even though Koromaru's a dog, this battle is very important to him. Let's talk to Fuka here. Okay, so nothing special tonight. I think everyone is good. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to Tartarus tonight. There's something specific that we want to do. Let's go ahead and through this. Okay, so now that we're here, let me go ahead and show you guys what we're going to be doing today. We're actually going to be checking the requests here, and we're going to pick a very specific quest. That's right, we're taking the Bloody Button quest. One of the things here that to note is we don't have to take the money they're going to give us for this, so don't worry about it. And I want to say that up front, because I have way too much money, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for a different reason. So we're going to be going after the Reaper this time. So next time we're going to defeat the Reaper. We're going to do it, the first way we're going to defeat the Reaper is going to be the cheap shot way. If you want to do the cheap shot way, you need to pick up, I purchased it last time, the Armageddon... I don't know what you want to call this, thing. And yeah, it's just a thing. We have Last Judge too. You can't use it because it's a one-time battle item. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna use this, and I'll show you what it does. It says ultimate damage, so it's going to be fun. The Reaper in this game is level 99, so you're gonna want to be at least in your 70s to try and defeat him. If you're below level 70, don't bother. And then the Bloody Button's going to unlock something that we're going to want. And one of the main reasons we're doing this the easy way first is because he's almost impossible to beat at such a low level. And it's not worth playing that game. I don't like to play that game, quite frankly. So we're gonna use this to defeat him the first time, and then I'll show you how to defeat him the long way once we've leveled up a little bit, because it's gonna unlock something very, very special. So hopefully you guys are ready for that, and I will see you next time when we, you know, do all of that.